Hey everyone, I'm from Figure Reviews and I'm back at you guys with another figure review, and today we are here reviewing the Black Suit Neighbor from Mess Toys, also known as the Black Suit Spider-Man. This is the video you guys voted for this Saturday, so this is what we will be reviewing. Before I continue this video, if you guys like the contents I make, please like and subscribe and hit the noti bell down below. Anyway, let's get on with the rest of the video. Let's take a quick look at the figure. And it looks great all around, sculpting, the detail. It's basically just the amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man mold, like a 2.0 Spider-Man mold, but just repaints as the black suit, which is great, because honestly, they should have given us this. I don't know why we have to wait for a knockoff company to give us this, but I'm happy either way, you know. I'm happy to say I have no paint splotches on mine or no paint mishaps, which is very impressive considering it is a knockoff figure or a third party figure. And there were no problems with the joints. I did have to warm it up, but none of the joints broke or nothing like that. As always with third party figures, you are supposed to loosen the joints, warm them up because they can be too tight, and if you try to move them out the box, they will break. Right? But my figure came perfectly fine, which I'm very happy to report. That may not be the same on all of your copies, but on my copy specifically, it came out fine. Yeah. Now with that being said, let's move on to the accessory portion right now. Alright everyone, welcome to the accessory portion, and here are all his other accessories. Now, he comes with two web effects, right, that shoot out, and there are hands that have little ports, right, that you can just attach these to. Yeah. Right, you can attach it to, which is cool. So yeah. And they're sculpted pretty well. I don't know if my lighting's picking it up, but they have some almost like, it looks like black wash, but I'm not completely sure. It could just be the shadowing from my light, from the light hitting it, but it does look really nice either way. Right? And he comes with two of these. He comes with two of these. I don't actually know what these are called. I'm gonna be so honest. But same as with the web effects, you can port them into the back of these hands and yeah, have it like he's shooting out something. Looks cool. These do not appear to have any form of black wash. Just looks like a solid piece of white plastic with web lines sculpted on it, which is fine. Yeah, this is a third party figure, so I wasn't expecting anything too amazing from the accessories, but still the accessories are really good for what we get. Here we are with the head sculpt, which I really like. Honestly, this is probably one of my most favorite Spider-Man head sculpts ever. This thing looks menacing, terrifying, everything you'd want in a black suit Spider-Man, and so much more. Right? Right, he comes with two spread out hands, right? Like he's kind of grabbing or holding onto something, like, or backing up onto something. And they look pretty good, well sculpted, paint details good, and like I said, no paint splotches of any kind that I can tell of, so nice. He comes with two more kind of like spread out hands as well. These are more like curved like that, so yeah. Same sculpting detail and all. Nothing really too different. These are more like relaxed kind of hands, as you can see. They look very well sculpted. Same with the other ones. Overall, amazing. And these are the hands with the ports on the back. They're basically just fisted hands with ports. There's really no difference other than that. But still, like I said, good sculpting. Alright. And here are his last two pair of hands, which are fisted hands. Right? Like I said already, everything is very, very, very well sculpted and looks very nice. And for a third party figure, I am very happy with what we get as accessories. Speaking of accessories, there's one more thing I haven't put here, which I will get right now. Alright, I'm back. And here we are. His stand. This is wire, right? Like, this is kind of wired. You can pose it any way you want. I did not think we would get something like this from a third-party company. And honestly, I'm impressed that we do, because this means, like, this is like a wake-up call to most import companies, I think, that we're getting stands like this for a figure that's like, what, 25, 31 bucks, right, on release. And they're giving us like $100 to $200 figures with plastic stands, or they don't even give us stands sometimes. Like, I feel like this is such a wake-up call. So yeah, very happy about what we get. All right, now let's move on to the figure comparison portion in just a bit. Alright everyone, I'm here with the figure comparisons, and welcome to the figure comparison portion. And first one up, I'm showing you guys, I'm comparing them to my other Black Suit Spider-Man, which are only two. We have the Tobey Maguire and the PS5 Black Suit Spider-Man. And honestly, I like him better. It could be just recency bias, but man, he's just a step up. I've been trying to get a good black suit Spider-Man, and this is my definitive black suit. It's just so good. It looks so good. It's just amazing. It's just such a good figure. And it looks great next to these two black suit Spider-Man. Yeah, it looks really good next to them. So I'm very happy about that. Now let's get into the next comparison. Alright, we're here for our next figure comparisons. Again, Marvel Legends, but these are actual Marvel Legends comparisons. Right, I just wanted to compare to black suits last time. So these are my figures that I reviewed in the past. This is a more recent review, which is the 2099 Spider-Man. And this is a past review. So yeah, he looks like he'll fit in decently well with the Marvel Legends Spider-Man, which is great because he's going on my Spider-Man shelf overall. But yeah, it's definitely really good. He definitely looks really good next to him, and he does look like he'll fit in. Of course, the Revoltech body mold that they use does kind of stick out like a sore thumb, but then again, Revoltech figures are meant to be posed, right? They're not supposed to be stationary like this, but he's gonna look great. I know it. I know he's gonna look great on the shelf. All right. On to our next and last comparisons. Alright, we're here for our last figure comparisons, and they are our import comparisons. To the left, we have the Mafex X-Force Wolverine, and to the right, we have the SH Figure Arts Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, he is definitely taller than the Wolverine, but I mean, like, that's to be expected. Wolverine is in general smaller than most figures. He's smaller than most of his Mafex counterparts too, which is why he fits in decently well. Deadpool is taller, which is fine. I mean, I think overall this Spider-Man is going to fit in with any of your figure collections. If I'm being honest, it doesn't matter if you have Marvel Legends. It doesn't matter if you have SH Figure Arts or even Mafex. I think he's going to fit in perfectly. So yeah, but overall it looks great. So yeah, overall. Now let's get on to the articulation portion in just a bit. Alright everyone, welcome to the articulation portion, and first up, he does have a ball joint at his upper right, up here. So you can look up about that much, down about this much, little bit of side to side, can go all the way around, which is great. The neck joint is also on a ball joint, so it can look down, it can look further down, can look further up, but then you get that gappage. So what I like to do is kind of mess with it right there so it's not really too gappy, and then put it back, and you get that full range of motion. Has great side to side. He can bring his arms up all the way, which is great. He can rotate them all the way too. All right. Bicep swivel, double or single jointed elbow, but it hits an insane degree. Look at this. right? Like it's basically almost the same range you get with a double jointed elbow. So I mean, I don't mind it at all. Standard Revoltech wrist peg, which is to be expected. They are using the amazing Yamaguchi or Revoltech body mold from the 2.0 Spider-Man. They have a ball joint at the upper waist, so it can go up and down, side to side, right? He can go up and down like this too. All right. All right. Look at that. Ball joint right there. So really great movement. I don't know what this is for, if I'm being honest. But I think it's supposed to help keep it look seamless. I don't know. I don't completely know what that's for, but there's a ball joint right here, which is great. So overall, he can look down about that much, and it still looks pretty natural. All right, back about this much. So it looks great. His legs can kick up about this much. Single jointed knee, but as you can see, he has insane range, right, with a single joint, which is amazing. Thigh swivel right in here. Boot cut right here. Foot can go up and down. Ankle rockers, toe joint. He can't really kick back at all, but that's fine. But yeah, that's basically it for his articulation. As you can see, he has a lot. I mean, a lot. This figure is honestly really great. Honestly, especially for a bootleg. Man. Yeah, this figure is great. All right. That's it for the articulation portion. Let's move on to the final review. All right, everyone, on to the final review. And my overall rating for this figure, or my overall review, is this figure is great. For sure. Like I got it for like what, $35? Yeah, which is really good because this Deadpool was like about $100 for this, right? And it's a great figure. That Deadpool's great. But like this really opens your eyes as to what you can get. Now I do understand that my copy was extremely lucky because some people's had extreme issues, or some people's Spider-Man broke almost immedately. I've had this figure for about a month now, and I've messed around with it. Not a single breakage or chip paintage or paint chipping. So far, it's been really good to me. So I acknowledge that. But I'm going to review it based on what I know, and I'm going to give this figure a 10. I don't really have any issues with it. There are none to speak of for me personally. The figure poses great. The figure looks great in literally every pose. The figure comes with all the accessories you'd want in a Spider-Man and more, with the figure stand, right? That's actually metal, so you can basically pose it in more dynamic ways. It's actually insane. So yeah, I'm giving this figure a 10 overall as a rating. Now I do understand with these figures, it is a 50-50. There are some CT toys that I have gotten, like my Helverine, which had a couple issues, which was mostly paint splotching and the joints being tight even after I loosened them. Right, so I understand it's not always going to be like this, but for right now, I'll give this figure its cake because it definitely earned it, and it's great, right? Like it's really good. So yeah, a 10 for me. If you guys disagree, please tell me in the comments down below. If you guys agree, tell me in the comments down below. That being said, I'm Fun Figure Reviews signing off for today. Hope you guys had a great day. See you guys later. Bye.